So when I was younger, I used to deal with a lot of decision fatigue. And for those who don't know what decision fatigue is, it's the thing where you've made plenty of decisions throughout the day and now you're trying to think clearly, but you can't anymore because you've made way too many decisions throughout the day. That's why top entrepreneurs and just intelligent people in general try to make as fewer decisions as possible because they just want to optimize their brain power. So one of the first steps that you could take to optimize your brain and avoid the decision fatigue would be, first, eliminate things. Just eliminate. Just get them out of your life. Yeah, it's as simple as that, but most of the people, they quite know that, but they don't take such actions because they're too afraid, they're too scared. They have this, if we're talking about social media, they have this fear of missing out where they're too afraid and they're not going to actually try and eliminate things. Perhaps they'd want to improve their focus, but they're too afraid to uninstall some social media app, and therefore they scroll and then they death scroll and they make decisions whether they should buy that thing or that other thing. Should they should they order something or whatever. But yeah, just eliminate things, and it applies to all the things which are not the thing that you are striving for. So eliminate, and if eliminating doesn't work, try and automate the system, the whole system. So if the problem seems to appear again and again and again, and you can't seem to eliminate it, you should just automate it. So the way you do that is, let's say we have food. Of course, we're not going to eliminate food. Yes, it takes time, but we could organize it in the way that we minimize the time spent preparing it and eating it. So we could buy food on Sundays, and then you would have enough food for 3 or 4 days. Then we're going back to the decisions. So you could wear the same clothes every day. Isn't it interesting how a lot of very successful entrepreneurs, they have those simplistic outfits which they wear and they appear they appear humanly. But they do that because of the decision fatigue. Well, that's not the most necessary step, but it's quite effective because you don't even realize how much of your brain power you take every morning when deciding what things to wear, instead of just actually picking them and putting them on and just going on with your day and doing the things that actually matter. Then we have this saying, which is the fourth lesson: eat that frog. You should eat that frog. And if you don't know what it means, you should just eat it. You should just eat that frog. And what I mean by this is that you should just do the most important thing at the beginning of each day. So you should just do that most disgusting thing which you are avoiding. Just do it and get over it, and then go on with your day. Because if you won't, it will stay stuck inside of your mind and you'll keep on thinking whether you should do it or not. So just eat that frog. The fifth thing would be, have at most 3 priorities in your day. Because a lot of people say that they're busy and they have many priorities, but what does that actually mean? If you have plenty of priorities, that means you have no priority. What does it mean? You're not productive, you're just acting busy, and it doesn't lead you anywhere. So top 3 most important things at best. The less priorities you have, the more effective you are going to be, basically. So just eliminate those other things, as we've said before, or automate them so they're not stuck inside of your mind of how you should deal with them, and go ahead with your work. And perhaps the last thing would be stay mindful. Stay mindful with the decisions that you take throughout the day. Try to take as less as possible. And also you could meditate. It helps you a lot. And you notice that you could actually hear people out and not just try and respond to them, but hear them out, have genuine conversations with them, and just improve your friendships, relationships in general. So those are the 7 things I think that are quite effective in terms of optimizing your brain function and getting rid of all those things that don't matter.